Hello friends, we have a very interesting question from JEE 2013, a little bit challenging one also. The question says if integration of f of x is xi of x, then we have to find value of integration of x power 5 into f of x cube. So when you see this question, what is the first thought that comes into mind? Most of you will think about integration by parts, right? Why? Because we have product of two functions. We have x power 5 multiplied with f of x cube. So product of two functions, definitely you will think about integration by parts. What next? Let's read the option also. In JEE means you read the option also, isn't it? So when you observe these options, you realize that almost all the four options have second part by integration. So an idea got backing, right? That integration by parts, integration of u into v is u integration of v minus integration of v derivative of u. So the solid start to this question, but at the same time when you read this option you'll realize that the first and fourth option is 1 by 3 multiplied with the entire bracket, but in second and third option we don't have bracket, right? So these are small things which most of the students observe when they read options, because then they have to be very careful while solving. A small mistake in opening of the bracket, they may end up with the wrong option. So let's start with the question now. We have x power 5 f of x cube. Now when you do this, you realize that the next thing which comes into mind is substitution, as x power 5 will be x cube and x square. Since we have f of x cube, most of the students will think about splitting x power 5 as x cube and x square. So when you do this, what you get is integration of x cube times f of x cube, and you separate x square dx separate. So you go for the substitution. You have to say put x cube equal to t, derivative of x cube is 3x square, derivative of t is dt by dx. So x square and dx is going to be dt by 3. So these are the first 2-3 thoughts that comes into mind. And we just apply this. What we get here is, by applying this, if we just focus on the integration part, we get t times f of t, and x square dx we write as dt by 3, and 3 being 1 by 3 I am keeping outside because constant है बाहर रख दिया हमने. Now we have to just apply the integration by parts concept. So what we get here is this 1 by 3 I am still keeping as it is. Bracket बहुत जरूरी था because हमने ऑप्शन में ध्यान दिया था कि ब्रैकेट थे वहाँ पे. So what we do here is t as it is, integration of f of t dt minus integration of f of t dt, derivative of t with respect to t, bracket close dt. ठीक है? So थोड़ा be careful with the brackets. 1 by 3. What is value of f of t? f of t का value question में दिया था xi of t. This also xi of t, derivative of t is 1. So this is integration of xi of t dt. Now you realize that this is almost what is given in the option. Only thing is, in the options we have x. So we have to convert again t back to x. So just observe this, how we can convert that thing very easily. So what we do here is, we just write 1 by 3 inside the bracket. T is replaced by now x cube, xi of x cube minus integration of, I am writing it separately, integration of xi of x cube. But what about this dt? This dt I'll write here. If you just observe this part, we can say 3 times x square dx is the value of dt, right? So I'm writing 3 times x square here. 3 being constant, I'm keeping outside the integration sign. X square dx, bracket close कर देते हैं. Bracket I said very important. So if you just open this bracket, see, if you just observe now, this does not match with any of the option. ठीक है? It look like it is matching with option B, but वहाँ पे brackets नहीं है. ठीक है? So if I just open this bracket, 1 by 3 x cube xi of x cube minus 1 by 3 and 3, this 3 getting cancelled. So we get minus integration of x square into xi of x cube dx. ठीक है? And if you observe, this actually matches with my answer, right? This matches with my option number C. So answer here is option number C is the correct answer. Okay. So just little bit careful with the brackets and you can get this thing very easily. Make sure you learn it in a right way.